Everyone ready now? Yes. All right, Michael, will you give us the date and time, please?
Yes, the date is Saturday, August 5th, 2017. It's about, it is 1:13 p.m. Pacific time. And we are up here in the Great Room with 4 Melchizedeks and the Infinite Mother Spirit.
Yes.
The 4 Melchizedeks that are with us are the 4 Melchizedeks that will not be incarnating during this magisterial mission. Here is a short video to show you how the chairs were set up before the team meeting. First, there's our small table with our voice recorder on it. This first chair is a rosewood chair, and that is for me. Second chair is a black leather-covered chair for Diane. And there's our wonderful sign, Mi casa es su casa, which means my home is your home. There's our King Tut throne chair, and this is for our first Melchizedek. And this second chair is one of our dining room chairs for our second Melchizedek. And here is our blue leather-covered chair. That is for the Infinite Mother Spirit. And our leather-covered desk chair for our third Melchizedek. And finally, another black leather-covered chair for Melchizedek number 4. And there's my keyboard. I used that to write some of my songs. We welcome you all here. Thank you so much for being here on this impromptu meeting on this lovely Saturday afternoon in sunny Southern California.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for doing that. We can begin. Infinite Mother, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone here. Melchizedek, Melchizedek, our Melchizedek and our Melchizedek. We are so honored to have you back. You are here, and the Infinite Mother has brought you in. Thank you. We are here today, and today is the 5th of August. We're going to be welcoming in the Magisterial Son, Maitreya, on the 15th. Will you be coming? No, not that day. We need your support. This is a most momentous time, and we need your support so desperately, and from you, Infinite Mother. Now, I understand the local Universe Mother will be bringing in Maitreya, and we are just a little bit overwhelmed on how to proceed and what to do for his coming. Should we send out something before he comes? One, to remind everyone that there will be a meeting on August the 15th at 8 o'clock for Maitreya's coming here. But also, what should we do in that reminder? Last month we sent out our picture of the Infinite Mother with the 4 archangels. Do we send that out again? No. Do you want a picture? You do want a picture. 2 chairs, one for the local Universe Mother and one for Maitreya. You want us to send that out. All right. Which 2 chairs would you choose, Mother, for the local Universe Mother and Maitreya? Do you want us to use the throne chair? Yes. Would that be for Maitreya? No, for the local Universe Mother. Do you want us to use this next chair for Maitreya? or not that one, or that one, or that one. You want this one for Maitreya. Mother, I was thinking of sending out a prayer. They want a prayer. They want a prayer sent out with the reminder for Maitreya. Do we have a Maitreya words? I think you have something.
Yes.
All right, then that's what we'll do. And we'll work on that this week then. Thank you so much, Mother. That will be helpful. So we'll send the Maitreya reminder. I was thinking on the 10th, that was the date that you gave me first. And does that seem still? Do you want it earlier? Is the 10th sufficient, or do you want it later? The 10th is all right. All right. I'm not sure what the 10th is, actually.
Well, today's the 5th.
Yes, I would have to look at a calendar. So we put it out on the 10th that Maitreya will be coming with the local universe mother, and we will have a picture with the 2 chairs. Thank you. And then we will have the Maitreya words that Michael has with the reminder of the prayer. Thank you so very much. Michael and I were listening to the tape of an impromptu meeting that we had with you with these 4 Melchizedeks that are not incarnating. And we were interested to know what you will be doing with this work, with the Magisterial Son and this Magisterial mission. Now, you are not incarnating, that is correct. And we were told you probably wouldn't, is that correct? One of the first things that we were interested in the last tape that we had with you, the last session and meeting, was that it seemed that some of you were saying they were not happy with what they were doing in this mission. Does that seem to be the prevalent attitude today? No. No. Things are changed for the better? Yes. Now, have they already changed? No, but they will. Very soon. Oh, so things have turned around, so to speak, a little bit, and you are more in harmony with what you will be doing with the mission. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, then this is a very good meeting to have. This meeting is to find out what is more going on now. Because the last meetings we've had, the last was July the 10th. So it's been a while since we've had a meeting with the Celestials. This is so important, this meeting today, because we want to find out what is happening now with the Magisterial mission that began on March 20th. We want to know what you are going to be doing, and we are so glad to hear that you're more in harmony and happier with your mission and your part in it. Oh, this is wonderful. Michael, now let's proceed. What are your thoughts on this, and what would you like to discuss?
Okay, I seem to recall that one of the issues that you all had was that people were not listening to us. Are people listening to us now, or do you feel optimistic that they will listen to us and the message is coming from the Magisterial Son and the Father and Mother's 10-year plan?
They were unhappy that no one was listening to us, and I don't say no one, of course. I'm hopeful that there was somebody. Someone was, they say. But
does that help to fuel your optimism now?
no, that is not the situation.
Okay.
Is there one of you that would like to actually speak rather than a general consensus on this? Oh, a general consensus. Mother, would you? No. First one, no. Second. Third, no. Fourth. No, it was just a answer that things are going to be proceeding soon that will be better, and they are feeling much better about it.
Okay. And it doesn't have anything to do with people listening to us or not, that optimism or happiness.
It seems that what I'm getting from them is that some of that will change and that they can see that coming, and this gives them a more optimistic feel about the situation for this time period. That in August there should be not a change but a gradual development that will bring about change. And they can see that, foresee that coming, and so therefore they are all feeling better about the situation.
Does it have to do with the political climate of our country, or is it just something that maybe we don't know about?
Yes, it's not the political at all. No.
Can you tell us maybe what is leading to your optimism?
Yes, they can. I'm just getting a general consensus that it's a mood of more optimism, a mood of more wanting to know if there is a Christ returning. It's a mood that is becoming more, a stronger feeling among people that perhaps something is changing and that there is something maybe going on. It's not particularly that they are listening to us. It's a mood in the world that they are feeling. A change, has it begun yet? No, but it will. It will very soon. By the time he comes, by the 15th, no, the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, by the 21st of August, there will be a new feeling among the people of the world that there is change upon the earth, and it is being felt.
Is this because of work that you're doing, or because of work that someone else is doing, or is this... Yes?
This is not work that they are doing specifically, these four Melchizedeks. This is work the Father is doing? No. No. The Universal Father is involved. In changing the mood of the people of the world, somehow, for them to realize and recognize that there is a change coming upon the world. The Universal Father, not the Infinite, the Universal Father. The Universal Father, we were told recently, that he is taking a particular interest in this magisterial mission. And he is more aware of the procedures that are going on. He is the one that is opening up this new mood for the people of the earth. The Universal Father.
And it's a mood of expectancy, of
Yes.
Celestial intervention?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. The people will all of a sudden change and start thinking more about what is going on beyond their political and their economic and material wants and needs and goings on. I have to mention here that right before we came to the meeting, we were in a store and I was looking at the National Geographic magazine of this last month, and they had pictures of several people, men, that were proclaiming themselves to be the Christ returning,
Messiahs.
and the Messiahs, and the new Jesus of the world. For that to be put out right now, I think is a real noteworthy occurrence, to put that out right at this time when the true real Christ is coming to this world. And although we know that he has been here and been working for probably 90,000 years or more, just the fact that his part in this new magisterial mission is something new. It is new.
In this Christ, we mean Maitreya,
We mean Maitreya.
who is a paradise son or a Christed one.
And he is saying through Elizabeth Clare Prophet in 1976 that he was coming as an ascended master, as a Buddha. He was coming to fulfill so many different religious societies that were waiting for a Buddha, the Maitreya, or waiting for an ascended master to come, or the world teacher to come, through the Theosophical movement, through many different societies, through Maitreya Great Tao, the Tao. So many societies have been waiting for this moment. So there were several men in the articles that were proclaiming themselves to be messiahs, and that did have genuine followers behind them. But this moment, August 15th, the Christ Maitreya will be here to work on a new mission. He's already begun, as of supposedly March the 20th, working with the Father, Local Universe Father, and Local Universe Mother. But now this new mission has begun, and we are into August now. So you're saying August 21st, that people will become aware of an outer going on, not just a material inner, that they are doing their day-to-day work and business, but they will start thinking in a more outer way. You're saying they will. So therefore, maybe our message will then ring a bell that we are trying to bring to them what is going on in the outer, and that might make it more important to them, hopefully. I know a lot of people read the National Geographic, and that certainly should show them that other people are thinking in this direction, too. So we will be having the meeting on August 15th, and that's just about a week later.
So who will they be feeling? Will they be feeling the presence of Maitreya, or the presence of the Universal Father, or is it just a general mental mood that there are influences working, something is changing that's more spiritual? Because I know there are a lot of people that are spiritual already who meditate, and there are others that pray, that think about God. There are movements, there are spiritual movements happening right now. So are we talking the general public, perhaps? Maybe the general public will start feeling this mood.
The general public will be, but also political leaders. This is not a political occurrence or happening, but political leaders will also acknowledge that they also are wondering what is happening in the outer world, because everyone will begin to think about
Their eternal life?
their eternal life.
Salvation.
Exactly. And not their salvation, but their eternal life, and what is going to happen to them after their
demise.
passage in this world.
The physical demise.
Yes. They will start to actually ponder some of these questions that maybe they haven't been thinking about. Maybe they've been thinking about making business deals, and maybe they've been thinking about getting a new job, and maybe they've been thinking about how much money is in their bank, and can they afford a new house, or can they afford an apartment, or can they afford even a room. But now I think that something, and we're getting that it's the Universal Father, something will start entering into their minds to wonder, well, after I make all these business deals, after I'm, of such an age where perhaps, I'm going to be going somewhere else, maybe they will think about, where am I going?
And how does your work, Melchizedek's, and how does the work of the Magisterial Son impact this? Or maybe it's just simply that your work is able to be done more when things are more open?
Yes, this is what everyone has been waiting for. This is what the delays were for.
Well, that's what the delays were because of.
Because
right?
of.
Waiting for this time.
Waiting for this moment to
open
happen.
up.
Yes.
And so you'll be able to do your work probably more easily?
No, not more easily, but people will start thinking about what's going on and the changes that will start occurring.
So you'll start being able to connect more with the people, yes?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But they will start thinking about other things beside just their material values and their material desires.
So then what would be your work then for this magisterial mission? Are you collectively working together, or are you doing individual jobs in this magisterial mission? Can you give us a little bit more detail? Because
Yes.
I remember we
Yes.
asked you in our last meeting, and you weren't able to give us that information at that time for whatever reason, maybe because of the delays or what have you.
Delays.
But are you able to give us any more specifics about what you'll be doing?
I believe that they will. They seem to have an attitude that is much more forthcoming about all of this now. Will you begin really working before the 21st? No, they will not. They will begin working with the mission to a more accelerated pace after August 21st. Yes. Number one, would you like to tell us? Not yet. Number two. All right. Thank you, Melchizedek. Number two. What is your desire to accomplish in this magisterial mission? Or what is your job, or what is your effort being placed in? Where are you going to be working most? He's immediately saying he's going to try and work with them in a personal way, trying to open their hearts so they will listen to him, so he can direct them personally in what they should do with their life. Are you going to be able to contact every person on the earth? You can? Oh my goodness. 7 billion people or more? Now of course I know you'll have help, of course you'll have help. But you are personally, you will go to each and every, no, you will not go to each and every one. It will be in group sessions, but personally, the message will be given to them personally. So they will be meeting in groups, people in the world, to have your lessons or your lectures? Yes. Surely this won't be during the day. No, during their sleep. You will be lecturing to them in a personal way to each person, but they will be in groups.
Well, maybe it's a group that he's appealing to for a specific
Yes.
lesson or teaching.
during their sleep.
Like maybe he'll go to Europe or something.
No, no. He will not go to Europe.
Well, I mean, deal with a group of people on that large of a scale, like all
No,
Europeans.
no. Let's see what it is. How large will the groups be? Will they be over 50? No. About 50 people in each group.
Okay.
50?
Is it like a uniform group?
No, no.
It's just like 50 people at a time, basically?
50 people in groups of 50 at a time.
Okay.
And you will lecture to them in their sleep, but you will not go to Europe or go somewhere. Are you staying primarily pretty much here in America? He is. Put it down. Staying in America. So your message will be given to groups of people in groups of 50, but it will be a personal message for each one of them? Yes. Each one will get a personal message, even though it will be in group.
Okay.
Are these groups, you're not going to different countries, are you? You're staying here, but your message, will your presence be with them? No.
Mind?
No. Will the message be taken to them? Oh. You will give the lectures the messages, but the message will be taken from you to the groups and to the people while they sleep by archangels, by seraphim.
Seraphim.
Okay. So the messages and the personal messages for each individual will be taken to the people by the seraphim. Oh. All right.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
That's amazing.
That is wonderful. And you will personally give each one of them a personal message of direction in their life. Yes. Yes. General, some of it general, but they will get a personal message. And in groups of 50, and how many seraphim will be working? Well, how many seraphim will take each message, or each for the group of 50? You don't want to go into that, okay? What about Sanabim or Cherubim? No. In the Urantia book we also have Sanabim and Cherubim, but you're saying just Seraphim will be taking the messages.
Archangels working with archangels.
No, this is Seraphim and the Melchizedek. This particular number 2, Melchizedek.
Working with seraphim.
Yes. Okay. So that is what you are predominantly going to be doing. And will you be giving them like health messages? No. Will you be giving them like economic? No.
Personal philosophy?
No.
Religion?
Yes. Some kind of a religious message. Oh.
About their salvation or afterlife?
Yes, yes, yes. Personal, and a personal also with the general, for them specifically.
Like guiding them toward a personal path of salvation?
To find salvation, yes. Well, thank you. That is enormous. You're taking on the whole world of 7 billion people with your seraphim, of course. I know, but oh my goodness, we thank you, we applaud you, and we honor you. What a magnificent mission you are going to do. Oh my goodness. And this is for their eternal salvation and eternal life. Oh, wow, that is just really a lot.
Well, may God bless your work.
May God bless your work, and thank you so much. All right. Would anyone else like to speak about their particular involvement? Yes. Number 1, no, not yet. Number 3, not yet. Number 4, our 4th Melchizedek. Now, all 4 of you are male. Yes. Are you a Melchizedek from this local universe? You are. Yes. Do you also work with other planets? You do. And in this particular mission, are you taking on the whole 7 billion people like our number 2? No, he is not. It's not. He's doing different talking to. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Number 4. How do you feel about this mission? Are you feeling better about it? Yes. He's feeling much better about it. And is your part in it? Is it something you want to do? It is now. It is now. He's feeling more positive. More positive. And are you going to begin before the 21st? No. The 21st of August will be their beginning. All right. And are you going to be working with the Magisterial Son? Not exactly. Not exactly. Will you be working with the archangels? More with the archangels. All right, more with the archangels. Now, we worked with the archangels in our July 10th meeting, and we found them the most exquisite creatures, the most sweetest possible celestials one could ever meet. And I say, of course, we honor you. It's just that we just came off of a wonderful meeting with them. We had a meeting July 10th with the archangels, the 4 archangels that are working with this program intimately. And I know there are other groups of archangels. We have been told that, and I know there are other groups of Melchizedeks and there are other groups of seraphim, but we have been introduced specifically to the 4 archangels last meeting in July. And their talk to us was about how they loved us, they didn't want us to be afraid, this type of situation. I'm getting from you that this is a similar type of work that you will be doing. Is that correct? Yes. I know we got from Dora, one of the senior archangels, she told us not to be afraid. Is that a part of your mission? I'm getting that feeling that this is a part of your mission.
Are you going to be overseeing the 4 archangels that are going to be working with us, or are you just working with them?
They're just working with them. Your particular part in this, is it to help people to be strong and have faith and be courageous through the changes that will be going on in the next decades? Yes, I thought so. We had the 2 senior archangels that came July 2nd, and they were most concerned that we be happy and joyful and try and express the love that you all are trying to give us, and to not let fear come into it. Because Michael and I did express some fear at that time. The political situation was unnerving us a bit, and the economy, we have 2 children, and like a lot of people, we're trying to do the best we can for our family.
And if people would believe our message,
yes,
and
that we had a fear about.
People be open to it, and
that's correct.
Anxious that it's a slow. It seems to us a slow evolving process. But after our meeting with the archangels, I feel much better knowing that I have that support. That's very comforting.
Yes. They said they wanted us to be more courageous, not to be afraid. Let the joy carry us through this. More happiness than we've ever had.
So will you be doing that with us, or are you talking generally that you will help the general public that might be feeling this change during this transition, that you are helping them to be more courageous and giving them support? And how would that work?
Our fourth Melchizedek is not going to be working as the second one with individual groups of 50 and giving them each a personal message. Our fourth Melchizedek is going to try and put out his influence of trying to make the people stronger, feeling more resilient to change, trying to help them understand that they need not be afraid, that the outer workings of the heavens are being well taken care of by the Father, local universe Father and Mother, by the universal Father, the eternal Mother Son, the celestials, including archangels, and of course you, Melchizedeks, and of course the Magisterial Son and everyone close to him, that they are our friends. They are not to be feared. He wants us to know they are here to help us to not be afraid and to welcome the joy and love and the future that all of these celestials will be bringing. These celestials will be bringing information about our future life also. So that means that we have to get to that point somehow and be ready for it. So he's going to trying to inspire a positive message of fearlessness and courage and joy and happiness. He wants to give it to everyone in the world, but he's not going to do it specifically and in a specific way as the second Melchizedek. Are you going to do it through just thought? Like through the cosmic mind or something like that? We do it during their sleep or no? There are ways that we cannot comprehend at this time.
But it sounds like mind, through a mind type of
yes.
circuit or situation.
Yes, mental telepathy type of thing.
Appealing to people's minds in a general way?
In a general way. Will everyone hear it? No. See, that's the thing. The second Melchizedek is going to give a personal message to every person on the earth. The fourth Melchizedek is giving messages through telepathy on a mind level to everyone in the world, but not all will be receptive to it.
That's it. That's the key.
Not all will be receptive to it.
Yeah.
Not all will have the door open in their life to be able to receive it.
He's making it available.
Yes, it's
an
available.
opportunity to open ourselves up to a positive message.
Yes.
For of our future, the future joy we will have.
Yes, and not to be afraid of these celestials, not to be afraid of a magisterial son, not to be afraid of a universal father. We used to have in our Bibles a lot of fear of God. Peoples and societies before us have had storm gods and so forth that have been very frightening.
Fear of God's wrath.
Fear of God's wrath.
But not everyone will be able to receive Melchizedek number 4's
They would be able to, but
message.
a lot of people have closed the door to the reception of that kind of thing.
What if
message?
What if the personal appeals from number 2 open them up to receive the messages of number 4?
That is the goal. That is the goal. Of course.
Right?
Of course. That is the goal. He is going to be giving a personal message to every single person on the planet.
Number 2 is?
Yes. And number 4 is going to try and tell them not to be afraid and to receive the messages that they're being given. But some people will not be able to receive it.
Still not.
Some people will get it and close the door. and say, well, that's fine for other people, but I can't do that right now. Is that it? No, not exactly. Will they close the door? No, they will not close the door. The door will be closed. Because of what?
They won't act on it?
They won't act on it, I guess. So let's get this clear. You are going to give a message to everyone. But then when you give that message, will all react to it in a positive way? No. Number 4, you're putting it out generally, and not all people will receive it. They still will not. You know, you can tell people a wonderful thing, but they'll say, well, that's wonderful, but I just can't do it.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yes, yes. So the message will be put out. The invitation is going to be put out to every person in the whole world.
Well, it sounds like regardless
Sounds
of
like
whether
it.
they want it or not, number
Yes.
2 is going to
Number
appeal
2
to
is
them
going to
in
appeal
some
to
way.
them and give them a personal message. Number 4 is going to give out messages of courage, strength, not to be afraid of the happenings, of the celestials, but not everyone is going to want to take that and live it and do it.
Oh, that's happening today, too. Same thing.
So that's the thing. Even though number 2 will give them a personal message, we cannot be assured that they will act on it. So your message is kind of like the senior archangels, to not be afraid and to accept the joy and keep positive and be happy. Yes, I think that's what his message is.
Well, thank you so much, and God bless your work, too. Thank you.
And please give us more of that help too, because we're trying to be more positive and we don't want to let in doubt or fear. Now, we know about number 2 a little bit, and we know a little bit about number 4. What about our number 1? Not yet. What about number 3? Yes, all right. Or Mother, I don't mean to exclude you. Do you have something to say right now? No. Number 3, Melchizedek.
Well, thank you for coming. Number 3, Melchizedek, for lack of a more elegant name. I'm sorry, I'm sure you have names.
They do.
Maybe at some point you can tell us? Or?
No, they would rather not.
Okay. Well, Melchizedek number 3, is there something specific that you're going to be working on, or a focus that you're going to be trying to accomplish during the Magisterial mission and Father and Mother's 10-year plan? Can you tell us?
He also is working with the seraphim. This particular Melchizedek is going to be working with the seraphim, as is number 4. Is it the same mission? No, will not be.
Is it the same seraphim?
No, they will not be. They will be different groups of seraphim. Thank you for asking that.
Sure. Well, I guess the question would be, are you going to be like number 2? Are you going to be working personally and intimately with people, or are you going to be giving general messages like number 4?
He'll be doing general as number 4.
Are they messages, or is it something different?
Not messages per se. He will be actually working with the seraphim My goodness.
Did you get something?
No.
Oh. Are you going to be working on a global scale, or are you going to be working with specific groups?
He's working with the seraphim. I'm trying to understand. I'm having a very hard time getting anything. He's not particularly going to be working with the people. in this mission. He will be behind the scenes in the plans, working with the seraphim to implement the mission. And he's not particularly working with directing the people or guiding them or giving them hope or giving them special messages for salvation. He's not really doing that.
Okay, so you'll be like, to use a dramatic analogy, you'll be kind of backstage then.
Yes, he is. And his work will be more kind of like a manager of the seraphim. No, not a manager, sorry.
Administrator.
Administrator. To get these plans put in place. And not really working with the populace of the world.
So you'll be administering and possibly
Yes.
managing seraphic groups to get things
Yes.
done?
Yes.
For the seraphim to get things
Yes,
done?
nuts and bolts things done. Not the afterlife talk that we've had. No. The real implementation of the job here, of the
Okay.
magisterial mission,
Uh-huh.
whatever that might be, because it's
Oh,
big.
okay. So we're talking maybe economic, political.
No, not political and
social,
economic. Social. Social, but not working directly with the people.
But planetary
It will
social
be
things,
implementing social planning
programs,
programs. Yes, social programs.
social programs.
Yes, but implementing them for people to be a part of later, but he is working just with the plans themselves,
Okay.
implementing them, nuts and bolts, making changes in the way that things are done.
Does that include what we've heard from some of the other Melchizedeks that are involved with the social, like basic needs, food, water, clothing, shelter?
No. He is more interested in social in a nature of people's relationships with each other.
Social relationships.
And it doesn't really have to do with racial or economic or those kinds of things. It's social relationships between families, friends, and
Colleagues.
colleagues, workers, family, friends,
Nice.
colleagues, maybe employment friends, people that are colleagues would be a good word for it. Relationships, people
So maybe,
interacting with other people, that putting in programs in some way to bring about better relationships between people.
yes. So like redefining relationships.
Yes.
Redefining a relationship philosophy. Perhaps
Possibly,
to be more
yes.
generous, maybe perhaps
Yes.
more spiritually minded in our interactions with others, that
Yes.
we're all children of God, perhaps.
To be kinder to each other, to be more understanding,
Or maybe to even
relationships.
maybe even to
Do you have
put
relationships?
into people's minds that other people are human beings.
Do you have
They
relationships down?
I
Be
have
sure and put it down.
relationships.
Relationships between people. To put in some kind of programs to bring about better relationships between people. Not any specific one, but all of them.
Like-
all of those.
Okay, like
All of-
spouses too.
Yes, that would be in family.
Yeah.
See, in other words, those are large groups. Family groups, friends,
yeah,
colleagues. Yes.
Organizations.
Organizations,
Businesses.
people on a personal one-to-one relationship with another person.
Yeah. Or even small group relations, yes?
No, they wanted personal relationships
More personal,
within all of
one-on-one.
these things. Personal, that is his job. That maybe people need to rethink how they deal with others on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I hope people in America will start respecting their elders a little bit more.
Yes,
you know.
yes, uh-huh.
Other cultures respect their elders. And
Yes, yes.
they look to them for
Yes.
wisdom and advice.
Yes, relationships.
We just kind of seem to throw away our old people into nursing homes and stuff.
No, no, we don't want that, of course not. Well, thank you. Do you have more? No. Well, thank you very much. So, Michael, would you clarify again number 2, number 4, and number 3 up to now, what they kind of are? What is their predominant job?
Okay, Melchizedek number 2 is appealing to people on a personal level, 50 people at a time during their sleep, with lectures and teachings on what they should do in their lives to be possibly better, more spiritually minded people. The seraphim will relay the messages to them, to these sleeping learners, sleeping mortals. Number 4 was our second presentation, that he's from the local universe, but he also works on other planets. He'll be working more with the archangels in helping people with a general message to be strong and courageous during this period of change for the next 10 years.
Decades.
Next 10 decades.
Well, just decades.
The next few decades.
Decades.
About
Next few decades.
50 decades we thought or something.
The total year span of the magisterial mission is 50 years.
Right. That he will try to instill generally a positive message that celestials are our friends, and there is a joy and a love that comes with our future life that the celestials will be inspiring.
Yes.
And of course I'm paraphrasing.
Yes.
Paraphrasing the paraphrasing. Number 3 is working with the seraphim, perhaps a different group of seraphim than our Melchizedek number 2.
Yes.
And he'll be working behind the scenes to implement the magisterial mission, working primarily on administering groups of seraphim in social programs to help bolster and improve personal relationships between families, friends, colleagues, and so on.
Yes, yes, very good. Number 1, would you like now to speak? He would. What is your hope, or what is your dream, or what is your mission, or what are you going to do to us or for us in this next 50 years? His first words were, I am going to uphold the truth. He is going to spread the truth. I will deliver a message of truth from the celestials, from the local universe Father, and from the local universe Mother, and from the Universal Father. He's going to deliver a message of truth about life after death, that there is a life after death. He's going to deliver a message that we must be responsible for our life to achieve a life after death that is happy and joyful. He is hoping that people will see that his messages are true, and he will work with the Magisterial Son to try to reach people and prove to them that they do exist and that their message comes to give them an opportunity to have everlasting life and a closer relationship with the local universe Father. Do you have any questions?
Truth.
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 Thank you for that. Diane and I have long known that celestials do exist. We felt them in our lives. We feel them daily now.
Yes.
And Diane has for a long time. And that there is an eternal and everlasting life. We do believe in that, and we are. That is what gives us hope. And that is what also gives us a sense of responsibility to be the best we can be and to help others in the process. So thank you for that. And if people understand that there is a life after this one that is kind of conditioned by how we live our lives in this life, I think the world will be a much, much better place. So thank you, and God bless your work so much. I guess my question would be, how are you going to do this?
He's been talking to me while you've been asking your question. And the first thing that he said is he is going to start working through the churches that already exist in our world and the religious leaders that already exist in this world. Now, of course, this will not reach everyone, and as we have been told, the Magisterial Son is here for those who do not have a religion. So he wants to reach everyone. But this particular Melchizedek, this first one, will be primarily, no, not primarily, but as a part of his mission, he will be contacting the churches and religious leaders that are in place right now to give them this message that there is a real force in the making at this time that is going about doing change. And this change will last for 50 years. So he is going to be partly, he's not saying primarily, but partly working through the churches and the ministers and the different priests and the different religious leaders that are in place right now. And also with people like us and others that are trying to put out a message of hope and that there is a magisterial mission going on and a magisterial son going on. This is happening. So his message is to try and put out the truth, to try and hope that as many people in the world will hear his message, accept his message, and work on that, react to it, and he will try and inspire the religious leaders and the people that are already in churches to appeal to them to speak out more about the changes that they will see come about.
Is there any particular group that you'll be working through or with? Like, I think number 2, Melchizedek number 2 is working with the Seraphim. Melchizedek number 4 working with the Archangels. Melchizedek number 2 working with a different group of Seraphim. Are you going to be working with a group of angels also, or other groups of celestials
He
to
is
accomplish
saying
this?
that he will be working mostly with the archangels
Okay.
and using their help to administer this work of putting out a message of truth, eternal salvation, and that he and these other celestials actually exist, and they actually are working in our lives and in our planet.
How are you going to prove that to them? How let's say you have the general atheist person, or you have the person that's kind of non-religious. Is there some sort of sign you will give them? Or will they feel it intuitionally? How, I guess generally, how will they come to know the truth that celestials exist?
They may not. They may not. That might be why he's working with the churches and church leaders and people already in some type of religious organization. He's saying that if they are atheist, it might be very difficult to open up their door. That is why they are trying to use the Father's plan of opening up their hearts. But there may be people that will not even, we mustn't speculate. We don't know.
Because I'm thinking that most of the people in the churches already, and most of the Buddhists and most of the Hindus, believe that there is an afterlife already. Maybe they don't know it strongly enough that celestials exist, and maybe they don't know enough about the
Exactly. A lot of
afterlife.
people do not see the reality of their workings day to day with them, which they could, because they do try to communicate to us. But he's saying that not everyone will accept the truth. Not everyone will. And that's why we have the situation that we have today with a magisterial mission. That is why. Because not everyone will accept their truth. Because they are here among us all the time. They have been trying to lead us and guide us in the right way.
So maybe they'll kind of nudge the people that are kind of sitting on the fence, maybe give them a little bit of a boost toward celestial recognition, afterlife recognition.
The messages will be put out there. Let he who will listen, listen. And pray for those who will not.
So the messages will be stronger than they currently are, yes?
Write what I said, that he said. The message will be put out to everyone. Let he who will listen. Let he who will listen, listen. And those who will not, pray for them.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, is there more from?
Melchizedek number 1, do you have another message for us? No. The message was, let he who will listen,
listen, and those who will not,
pray for them. Pray for them. Yes.
Regarding the truth.
Yes, regarding the truth. He will try and put out the truth, and we will hope that people will listen and will recognize it for the truth. That's the problem I get. Well, it's not the problem. Some people are not able to recognize the truth. Some people are not able. They're not able to. So we have to be very compassionate. So be compassionate for those who are not able to recognize the truth. Be compassionate for those. Mother, would you like to speak? No. Number 1, number 2, the mother. Number 3. Number 4 would like to say something.
Okay.
And I know this is a longer meeting, and
no, please.
thank you so much.
We
Thank you so much.
We accept your...
Number 4. Now, Michael, would you tell us what number 4 was specifically working on? Number 4.
Okay, number 4, Melchizedek. Thank you again for coming. We're so happy to have you here.
All of you. truth.
He's from this local universe.
Yes.
But he also works on other planets.
Yes.
He'll be working mostly with the archangels. He will help people to be strong and courageous
Yes.
during the period of change that will be occurring in the next 50 years for during the Magisterial mission.
Yes.
And the Father's 10-year plan, which has already begun. He's putting out, with his archangel helpers, putting out a positive message that celestials are our friends.
Yes.
And to help us welcome the love and joy that a future life brings, as inspired by celestials in their messages.
The fourth are Melchizedek. Says that he will try and be a tower of strength for us. And he will use all his power to help and guide us through this magisterial mission. Is that it? No. Does the fourth one want to speak? The third? The mother. Okay, the mother.
Thank you, number 4. I appreciate
Thank you.
that.
He will be a tower of strength for us.
Thank you.
To remember that. Pillar of strength. Mother, infinite mother, thank you for bringing the Melchizedeks here today. I know you had brought them before and we received some valuable information. We thank you for letting them speak to us today. Do you have anything for us? What should we do with the Magisterial Sun coming the 15th? Is there anything else that you want beside the reminder? No. No, just a reminder. All right. Is there anything personally that we should do? Get more rest. Get more rest. Get more rest. Are you happy with Michael's new job? You are. Do you want me to start drawing or painting? Not right now. Not right now. Not before he comes. And we thank you. We thank you for coming. Anything else you want to say? No. No, she just wanted us to acknowledge her here at the end. Alex, do you want to have a question for the Melchizedeks or the mother? It's the infinite
not
mother.
really.
All right, mother. Is there anything else you have to say? Bless him. Anything you want us to do? No. Thank you so much for bringing them back.
Thank
we
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. And always feel welcome. If you're not able to come back, remember that we love you and we thank you for coming back today. We thank you so much for coming back and sharing all this marvelous information with us. God bless you in your task, and we send you with our love and prayers, and may we all succeed in this magisterial mission.
Yes,
Thank
God
you.
bless us all in our
God
work.
bless us all in our work. Mother, is there anything else you want to say? You're still here. Are you going to be staying with us more today? She'll be staying here for a while. Oh. How long? All day? Will you be leaving by 3? By 4? By 5 o'clock? Thank you, Mother, for all you did.
Thank you.
We pray for you and we thank you for bringing them. So wonderful of you to do that. Are you going to be working here with others? Yes, she will till 5 o'clock. Will you be working with the Father or the local universe mother? On the patio? No, in here. Oh my goodness. Are you working with archangels? With these Melchizedeks? No. Some of them? No. But you'll be working with angels, yes. Oh. With the Magisterial Sun? No. You'll be working with some here. Oh. In this room? Oh. See. Are you making communication with the Father? Infinite Father? No. The Universal Father. She will be communicating with the Universal Father about the meeting, about the magisterial mission. Oh my goodness. You will be communicating with him. Oh my goodness. Are you going to make him aware of all of this and the meeting and everything? Yes. She will make him aware of what is going on. Oh my goodness. What about the Universal Mother? Will she have a part? No. No, she will not. But the Universal Father is interested. Is the Eternal Father? No. Eternal Mother, Son? No. The Universal Father is interested. What about the Infinite Father? No, it's not involved too much. Not too much. It's the Universal Father that is interested. That is so interesting. So you'll be here till 5. Do you mind then if we close off the meeting? No, not yet. Is there something you want us to do? No. Something you want to tell us? Yes. Thank you for this meeting.
Thank you
so much. Do you want to tell us something about the Magisterial mission? The Magisterial Son?
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Yes. Please do. May we tell others about this? Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you want to tell us that the Magisterial Son is here, not here in the house, no, but he is in America. Is he in his condo? No. But he is in America. Is he in Los Angeles? No. Irvine? No. But he is in America. Is he working? He's working with President Trump. He is. Yes. To bring about better conditions for everyone. Yes. Yes. Is he in Washington? No. But he is in America. Okay. Is he in California? No. No. The Magisterial Son. Now he'll be coming on the 15th.
Well, I think Trump is on vacation right now for a couple weeks because they're putting in a new, I think, a new air conditioning unit in the White House.
Oh, really?
So I
he's
think
taking
2 or 3 weeks he's on vacation somewhere.
Where is he going? Did they say?
They did. I just can't remember where it was.
Oh, I see.
So he wouldn't be in Washington.
The Magisterial Son is trying to work with him through his mind. Yes. Is the Magisterial Son with Trump, or will he be with Trump in his physical body? No. No. So he's trying to work through his mind and his thoughts? Yes. Well, that's wonderful. That is wonderful.
That's great.
Yes, that will help in every way. That will help. Thank you for telling us that. And the Magisterial Son, is he working on world peace right now? No, he's just trying to inspire the president with other ideas and...
Is he working with other world leaders also?
Not right now.
Primarily America?
Primarily with Trump. Is he going to be with him during his vacation? He is.
That's why I said that, because I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah, I did too. He's going to probably stay right there with him. Stay with him. And give him support? No. Give him ideas. Not support, ideas. Well, good. Well, that's wonderful. Is that all you wanted to tell us? No, it's not. More about the Magisterial Son. Yes. Is he taking his Hispanic body? Now he is. He is. Is he in a job yet? Not exactly. Has he begun it yet? I thought he was supposed to have by now, but not quite.
It sounds like the other Melchizedeks are going to begin on the 21st, right? August 21st.
All right, probably on the 21st.
Is he going to? The 21st also?
Well, before that. After that. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that he had already, but there were still more delays, I think that they're kind of waiting for the August 21st for the majority of the thrust to begin, although they have begun in some areas already.
What can we expect, Infinite Mother Spirit, on August 15th when Maitreya, the Magisterial Son, comes with the local universe Mother? Is there something we can expect? Is there something we need to prepare for?
We do. We do need to prepare. Would he like a song or something like that? No, no. Prayer? No. Should we bring other people? No. Is there something you want us to do? Yes. She wants us to rest so that we're really rested.
Okay. So rest for it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's at 8 o'clock on the 15th. So we need to rest. When you get home,
Okay.
we'll have to rest.
Well, the next couple of days we'll just
yes,
really
we
do it.
need to rest beforehand.
Okay.
No, that's pretty much it. She wants us to rest, be well rested. Is there something we should do? Prepare? Anything else? No, that's all right. She just wants us to be rested.
Yeah.
She wanted to let us know that he was working with President Trump. That's all. But that is. Thank you.
They're ready for the song?
They're ready for the song. They're not left. Michael has a song for the Infinite Mother, and he's going to sing it right now for her.
This song is called Infinite Mother Spirit. It's a song I wrote especially for you, Infinite Mother.
She is here. They are here. They will wait. They will hear the song.
I sing a song of praise to you, O Mother of Ministry. I celebrate the day you gave yourself in charity. I sing a song of praise to you, O Mother of Ministry. A perfect song of praise to you, O Mother of Ministry. Shine forth your mind and lift creation, lovingly gaze in our direction, gently embrace us with affection. Infinite Mother Spirit, infinite Mother Spirit. Your daughters breathe your essence into the mind of the universe. They co-create your blessing, fulfilling God's one purpose. You send your angels forth to serve the needs of humanity. Your spirit children rejoice in serving you so faithfully. Lift up our minds, our souls to greatness. Welcome us into your pure essence. Walk with us hand in hand to oneness. Infinite Mother Spirit, infinite Mother Spirit. I sing a song of praise to you, O Mother of Ministry. I celebrate the day you gave your love in charity. Infinite Mother Spirit, infinite
God bless you, Infinite Mother Spirit. That song was for you. God bless you all, Melchizedeks. Thank you so much for coming. And God bless us all in this magisterial mission. God bless.
Thank you, Michael. They are gone. She's gone.
Okay.